So let's see. So we're talking Third Strike versus Lem in loser semis. All right. So let's have a look at it. This is Walking Cat versus Bad Dog. Let's take a look, see what's going on. Okay, so jab pressure up front, eats an overhead, gets a combo, very standard stuff for, you know, Bad Dog. Just doesn't block overhead. I think any character would have gotten that. Whiff the jab, gets a combo. Has to burst. As you can see, the damage disparity is really high. Whiff super. Jump in does the work. Another jump in. Like, that's just Bad Dog's neutral, right? Like, just fish for overhead and fish for jumping heavy, right? Like, that is the two things. Those are the two things that you're going to see these characters do a lot. Overhead fishing, as you like, round start overhead. And this is something that I don't think people think about enough. Because y'all Bad Dog players don't do it so that the one time you need it, somebody gets hit. Y'all like to hold this tick back. Round start. Overhead. Smacked. No character does this if your name isn't Bad Dog, right? I think Crowrilla might be able to do this, but Bad Dog's combo ability off of that overhead is the gold standard, right? Like, I think most rounds, like, blocking standing is probably not what you're doing, so this would hit really often. So you know, you can't go too aggressive on him. Unless it's like round start super. Deletes his health bar. Crouching low. Unbelievable stuff. Oh, Walking Cat putting on that. Whiffed it. I feel like that was just inconsistent combo. Okay, good combo. Jumps over, it doesn't get anything because Lem jumps around expecting a cross up when there's very clearly a tech roll here. Right? Good read. Jump, tech roll. Get jab. Is that a tech roll or a quick rise? Hold on. Where does he get knocked down? Yeah, that's a tech roll, isn't it? That looks like a tech roll. I'm like 99% on that. I don't know if the animation is like weird on quick rise.
Okay, drops it. Oh, that's super. That not enough chip.
Yeah, not enough chip to do it. What hits here? I forgot.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, once again, dash up. He's doing a special here, if I'm not mistaken. And look at how far that hitbox hits, right? Look at this thing. Covers all this screen space right here. His hitbox is like right there. Obviously, jumping heavy, core part of his neutral game.
A minute. Okay, yeah. Big cross up, heavy.
Oh, Thirdstrike.exe.
Jumping overhead doesn't get anything off of it.
Looking good is what it is.
Yeah, it doesn't go into something too heavy. So check that out. So like another thing about Bad Dog that I talked about at the beginning, but I just want to reiterate since more people are watching. In this matchup, right here, the problem with this character is that he's going to punish you from this far, and you can punish this far, right? Like, yeah, balance hitbox. The thing about it, I mean, Walking Cat is a small character. He can low profile shit and stuff, but like the problem is more the fact that jumping heavy on Bad Dog is one of the best moves in the game, right? It hits really far. It hits like directly everything below him when it probably shouldn't. It would be better if it were more like a hard like extend poke instead of having this great cross up property. Anyway, so yeah, in this part where the thing about Bad Dog is that he can punish a lot further than Walking Cat can. So even though Walking Cat might be, you know, far away from him, he's not far enough. Walking Cat has no way to punish here. So he just gets hit. Does it again. Just gets hit. Like, any whiff move like that will get punished by overhead.
Oh my goodness. Wait a second.
Deletes his health bar.
feel about that 85% coming at you?
How do you feel? How do you like it?
Welcome to the wasteland.
Big punch. This character is proving.
I don't think very much needs to be said about that.
Thirdstrike on match point. I want you confidence going for the overhead.
Yeah, that's one of the best buttons.
Anti-air.
Good stuff.
Big anti-air. Doesn't get a lot of damage, though. If full haze like KI, I'll look at it that way. If that's what makes y'all feel better about it.
Okay.
I mean, there is a level of knowing when to combo break, right?
A little dirty, a little dirty.
Good opening.
A little rough.
Extremely good
A
confirm.
little rough out here.
Full combo, spend that meter, do that damage.
Damage.
You're on cross up.
that is the
Thirdstrike being a toxic motherfucker.
I've ever seen.
Overhead.
That is the most toxic.
And I'm gonna guess that there's an overhead again. Yep.
You could take eggnog. Oh, there we go.
Good combo.
Oh,
Yeah.
jab down.
Tries to get stylish, tries to do a jump up, but he just doesn't jump high up enough, so the jab just, you know, light just clips him.
Going on.
Good stuff.
Obviously,
I think that this matchup for Walking Cat is probably one of the hardest that that character has. Like, even regardless of Bad Dog's general advantages, right? Regardless of how good he is, the fact is that Walking Cat is a very stubby character. As I mentioned, I don't really think he's that much better than Magic Squirrel, aside from the fact that he has better combos, right? Those characters almost have the same game plan. They're stubby. They have stuff that reaches a little further, that, you know, so they can keep you out. They can counter hit you where they can. But the thing is that Bad Dog, his normals extend his hitbox much farther than his hurtbox, right? So you can't really punish right there. Basically, Walking Cat into Bad Dog is a really tough matchup. For very obvious